Davenport.
Thank you, Speaker. And my question is for the Minister of Transportation. I think it goes without saying that the way we move around to get to work or school, pick up our kids, and do errands has a significant impact on our environment. In 2015 alone, the transportation sector contributed to 37% of greenhouse gas emissions. It's very clear from that statistic that something needs to be done. Speaker, I know that our government is taking a number of steps to get that percentage down. One important way we're working on to reduce greenhouse gas emissions is by investing in active, sustainable forms of transportation like cycling and walking. Speaker, yesterday morning I was very pleased to have Minister Del Duca join me in Davenport to make an announcement about our latest investment to support cycling here in our province.
Question.
Would the minister please provide the members of this House with more information on that exciting announcement?
Thank you. Minister of Transportation.
Well, thank you very much, Speaker. I'd like to begin, of course, by thanking the member from Davenport, not only for hosting us yesterday in her community, but for the incredible advocacy that she does for the people of Davenport on a regular basis. And, Speaker, as well, I would be remiss if I didn't also take the opportunity to thank the Minister of Tourism, Culture and Sport for her unwavering advocacy on behalf of Ontario's cycling community. Speaker, members of this House may remember that a number of weeks ago our government announced $42.5 million for something called the Ontario Municipal Commuter Cycling Program. Since that time, since that announcement, Speaker, a lot has changed. Thanks to revenues that were generated through cap-and-trade auctions, we were able to more than double the amount of funding available to our municipal partners for this fiscal year. Speaker, through this program, we announced yesterday that we'll be providing $93 million to support commuter cycling projects in 120 communities right across the province of Ontario, Speaker.
Answer.
And here in Toronto, this city alone will be receiving more than $25 million to support cycling infrastructure for the people of this community.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Speaker. It truly was a very exciting morning yesterday at Sweet Pete's Bike Shop in Davenport. I know that Toronto's share of this funding will go a long way towards creating a safe and dependable cycling network in my community, and I can't wait to see more people choosing to bike because of it. Speaker, for the past few days we've been talking quite a bit about our government's climate change action plan. That is because just a short time ago the Ontario Conservatives released their People's Guarantee. Speaker, in that guarantee, they made it absolutely clear that they were making no guarantee for our environment. Instead of investing in programs to make Ontario a healthier, more sustainable province, the Leader of the Official Opposition wants to cut the critical investments we're making through our Climate Change Action Plan.
$6 billion.
Speaker, through you to the Minister, would the Minister please provide more information on how our government's plan to address greenhouse gas emissions in the transportation sector differs from the plan of the party opposite?
Thanks very much, Speaker. I thank the member from Davenport for her follow-up question, and I want to be absolutely clear. Our investment of $93 million for cycling infrastructure in every corner of the province, including, I would say, Speaker, in the Leader of the Official Opposition's own community, would in fact be on the chopping block if the party opposite were to come to power and followed through on what they're proposing. And on this side of the House, Speaker, we know that cutting or eliminating the Climate Change Action Plan would also mean eliminating investments for electric vehicle charging infrastructure and also cutting or reducing drastically support for important transit and transportation projects like GO Regional Express Rail, Speaker. But beyond the $6 billion that would be cut from these programs, Ontario's Conservatives would still need to find another $6 billion worth of cuts were they to follow through on their program. Speaker, on this side of the House, we will continue to invest in the things that matter most to the people that we're proud to represent. We'll move the province forward, we'll strengthen our economy, and we'll make sure that people have the quality of life that they should be guaranteed.